YouTube 24/7. What's rockin', people, and welcome back to youtube.com/WizardJohn. Day after work blog right here on youtube.com/WizardJohn. Saturday edition, June 25th. Just got back from work after a long day, which was a rainy day, a work day. Pretty, not too shabby, but furthermore, let's get cracking. But after being at work today, I decided to do some shopping. I bought the latest UFC magazine with UFC Ring Girl, Aaron Celeste. Speaking of that, as a UFC fan, I've been a huge UFC fan for a long time. Pretty sweet, eh? Here are some good shots of some of the people from the UFC. Nate Marquardt and Aaron Celeste. Pretty sweet, eh? Been a fan of these guys in the UFC for a long time. And here's a shot of King of Florian. UFC fighter. Pretty sweet, eh? Here's a good shot of UFC fighter Mark Mushitomic. Pretty cool, eh? People might ask me how am I a UFC fan. Basically, I've been a UFC fan for a long time, since the inception of UFC, like going back to the day of Royce Gracie, Ken Shamrock. But you look at today's stars like Tito Ortiz, and Matt Hughes, and Matt Serra, those guys, and guys like Frank Mir and Inception, those guys are like the best in the UFC. Here's a good shot of Jon Jones. One, like, the best UFC fighter to date. The UFC lightweight champion of the world. He just beat Russo Shogun Rule not too long ago at a recent UFC pay-per-view in Patterson, New Jersey. People might ask who are like my top favorite UFC fighters of all time. I will have to start off with Quinton Rampage Jackson. He is a beast. You look at all his fights. Speaking of that, sorry about that, guys. On youtube.com/WizardJohn, I was gonna have Quinton Rampage Jackson's DVD that I haven't, but that'll come sometime later down the road. But number 2, I will have to put Anderson Silva, number 2 on the top favorite UFC fighters. You look at him, he's so lanky, he can beat you in so many ways. Number 3, I will have to say Jose Aldo, the UFC, not a UFC fighter, but in the featherweight division, he's so quick, he's so fast, you have to try and beat him like really quick. Number 4, I will have to put Mark Bushidovic right there. He's just the best of what he does. Number 4, Gray Banger, one of the best in the UFC. Number 5, I'll have to put like Rich Franklin. Number 6, Nick Diaz. Number 7, Lyoto Machida. Number 8, Thiago Alves. Number 9, I'll have to put like Diego Nunes. And number 10, Pat Barry. That's just my way. That's just my opinion of top 10 greatest UFC fighters. But you people out there in the YouTube world, if you guys have your list of top 10 UFC fighters that you think are the best, the only one way to send that to me, send it to my YouTube page at youtube.com/WizardJohn. Send it on my comments page under this video, or send it to my Facebook page, or send it to my Twitter account, twitter.com/rock247john. But that's just my take of the top 10 best UFC fighters. And still to this day, like, the whole thing about UFC, I know every UFC hold submission ring to book. Like, I can demonstrate you guys that in the next video. But moving on, as a music fan, I decided to pick up the latest Pitbull album by the latest album called Planet Pit. Best album. You people need to go out and buy his album. It's the best. And on top of that, I also bought Alyssa Reed. Her latest new album is out in stores. The Game. Go out, buy her album, and support her, and tell her through her Twitter account, twitter.com/Alyssa Reed, the best. And also tell Pitbull through his Twitter account at twitter.com/PlanetPit to support his album, buy his album. 2 great albums right there. But on a side note, if anybody's attending this year's 2011 Rock on the Range at Winnipeg, Manitoba, August 20th, go there and you'll be surprised of the bands that will be appearing at this year's Rock on the Range. Bands like Alice in Chains, Evanescence, Five Finger Death Punch, Hinder, Duff McKean's Hour of Dying, The Reason, Sum 41, Volby, Avril, Crash Kings, Sheepdogs, Drive A, and many more. But furthermore, there will be a exclusive all-day footage from this year's Rock on the Range 2011 of bands that are just announced, and there will be a follow-up recap the day after. That's all. So, as I always say, that's all the time for today, right here on youtube.com/VisitJohn. Day after work blog, right here. So keep that in mind. Stay tuned for tomorrow's episode, right here on youtube.com/VisitJohn. Find me on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/rock247john, or hit me on my YouTube page at youtube.com/VisitJohn. Thanks very much. Keep it locked right here on youtube.com/VisitJohn. Later.